coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And I got a question. Actually, it's an email. It's kind of a long email from a woman, and she's talking to a guy that's legally separated. She started dating the guy, and I guess she started catching feelings and getting close to the guy. So she wanted my take on it. She wanted to know my opinion on this. And P.S. and by the way, before I forget, go check out my Patreon. So if you go to patreon.com/Sharp Game, get over there and subscribe. You asked for it, so now you got it. So now that I got that covered, let's get into the email. She said, "It feels so good to have found you on YouTube. And it's soothing. It's a soothing guide to my soul. I'm going on 4 months dating a man who has been legally separated for over 3 years. He asked me 2 weeks ago for a relationship, to be committed, exclusive, and only then were we intimate for the first time last weekend. I mentioned how I feel about being intimate with a man who still has a dating profile up, and last night I took mine down, told him, and he said he is doing the same. He has booked a trip for us to go away together for 5 days at the end of the month. My question is, how do I navigate this issue of him being legally separated? On date 4, I asked what it takes to be divorced these days, since I divorced 5 years ago and it only took me 3 months. He shared with me that he doesn't want to be taken to the cleaners and that he doesn't understand why he should have to give up 60% of his money. Wow. He does very well in finance. On our second date, he confessed he still supports his ex-wife, who doesn't work, and they have a 14-year-old daughter whom they both adopted at a later age in their marriage. I have meditated on listening to my gut before continuing to date him, and this feels good to me. I prayed internally on this before saying yes to being in a relationship after he claimed me. I told him I don't want to be a perpetual girlfriend and that I want a loving, long-lasting relationship with a one man, and was keeping my options open until I found that, and that I do want to be a wife someday again, but want to do it right, not rush and take time seeing where a relationship can go. He understood. Yet, I never hear any news about him progressing with his divorce except for my asking him about it when he claimed me, and I asked him if he is going through the proceedings at this time, and he says yes. I want to give this relationship a try, not do online dating or any other, and would feel so happy and honored to have your guidance navigating through this situation. Well, you know, if you're a woman listening to me right now, don't do what this woman did. You can't. If a guy tells you that he's legally separated, and he tells you he doesn't want to get divorced because he doesn't want to lose everything he worked for, 60%, all his assets, resources, money, etc. If a guy tells you that, you can't get close to him, then try to dictate to him that, hey, I want to be with you. So where do we go from here? I want to get married again. So hey, are you gonna? What's up with the divorce? Are you gonna go through a divorce or what? You can't do that. Obviously, this guy is still taking care of his legally wife. Legally, his wife they're still married. They're just legally separated. So he's still taking care of the wife. She doesn't work. They got a 14-year-old that's adopted. So it doesn't sound like he's trying to get legally divorced anytime soon. So it seems to me that you have two options. Either you can accept the situation as it is, because he didn't lie to you, he told you what it was from the get-go. You can accept what it is, or you can move on. You can't get with a guy, you can't get with anybody. If they tell you this is what it is, you can't get with them and want them to change the rules and try to dictate where you want things to go. It doesn't work like that. A lot of women do this. A lot more women do this than guys. You can't get with a guy. That's like if a guy comes to you, if you meet a guy today, if you're a woman, and he tells you he's married, and he said, hey, we can hang out, we can be friends, we can take trips together, but I'm married. I'm not trying to break up my household. I'm not trying to leave my wife. If you accept that up front, don't wait 6 months later and say, hey, I'm tired of being second fiddle. I'm trying to be the side chick. I want to be number one now. It's either you're going to leave your wife or I'm gone. You can't do that. A lot of women do this all the time. No, if you know what it is up front, you should not expect that man or whoever it is to leave or change. It just doesn't work like that. A lot of women do it. Because a lot of women like a challenge. If it's not a challenge, it's bored. It's not a challenge, it's bored for the average woman, I guess. I don't know. But hey, that's what I think about it. You got two options. Either accept it for what it is, or keep it moving. Move on. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel. Check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/SharpGame. Go get my books. And share this video with anybody that you think would like it. So until next time, I'm out. Peace!